Hey, lovers of game and story, I'm your host, Pop Sparkle Doom, and we're diving back into the blueprints. I do have a little bit of a headache, but I'll make up with spunk and energy, hopefully. We'll see how that goes. So, I am here in front of the illustrious... What was this? Like a... It's not a castle, it's like a mansion, an illustrious mansion. And this is kind of where I left off last time. Before I more or less lost my files, but I did manage to recover them. And mostly just user inputs issues, I think. So this is in the foyer. Oh, and I'm playing around with music. We'll see how that goes, if I keep it or not. I can tell you now, if I could find a way to play copyright-free music, which I'm trying to do now, but without vocals, that would be great. We'll see. As I say that, there's another vocal track. Maybe just acoustic. No, but acoustic is also gonna have singing in it. Why doesn't this platform have lo-fi? But anyway, so I'm gonna just do this for now. Yeah, I'm not gonna even bother with it right now. I'll figure it out in the future. So we are here trying to solve puzzles and riddles, secrets and things. So I thought there might be a puzzle there. I don't think that is a puzzle. That's just me reading into stuff that looks like it could be a cipher of some sorts, but I couldn't find a cipher that fit that. So other than that, us actually having a real puzzle, it's a drawing puzzle. So I've expanded this a little bit. Oh, this was Brain Prime. So I eventually figured out what that is. So we've got safes. And I can only think of one word that can fit in here as 8, but we'll see. I think this is cracks, because it can't be clacks. Clacks wouldn't make much sense to me. But I have no clue what this is. What on earth is that? What is an R and has anything to do with a necktie? A tie? A business thingy? I don't know. R. So I don't even know if I've got the right thing there. But I'm quite sure that's crack. Crack 8 safes. That makes sense. I have to open 8 safes and then something happens, but I don't know what the rest is. That could be 8 as well. We'll see. Is that just also safes? Oh, and for this one, I figured out it meant rain and grain, not weather and wheat. And the only reason why I think this is more likely is because it's only got one letter difference, where weather had all 3 letters different. And the rest I haven't figured out. This one I have 0 clue. A plane and a drawing. Yeah, I don't know. And this one still not. But hopefully we'll find other letters in between and then figure out what the rest is. Like this also. A car and a card. Actually, yeah, that could just be that. Cards. And a car equals a D. So let's drop a D in here for now. DA, and then what could this be? This looks like a show or a theater. This is a flower. Might be a specific flower. Let me quickly check what kind of flowers there are. Types of flowers on... Would this be a tree or a bush? On a tree. Types of flowers on a tree, maybe? Oh, this is gonna be impossible for me to find. Unless we go by the type of leaf we have here, but I think that's maybe going too deep here. Got a leaf and a... What could DA something E be? Not sure. But I think I'm just gonna put some letters in here for now. Wow. Okay. I didn't know it could zoom in like that. I think this is a E, so I'm just gonna put it here at the bottom. E-I-G. I mean, crack 8 safes makes sense. We have found a couple of safes already. And then I think this is the same. I don't know what the rest is. Well, I just have to find out. I got stuck not getting very deep into the mansion, but we'll figure out something this time. Wonder if I should try something different. Push through. Nah, let's go on the sides. I like my patterns. My pattern is do this. I think that looks weird. Why isn't it showing all of the other rooms? Ah, it's fine. Would hallway be a waste here? Maybe not. Let's try a hallway. Okay, we've got these drawings. I'm not gonna read. Hey, origami. And a funny. What was that? Funny tunes. I'm gonna check. Double check. Looney Tunes. Yeah, you're in the right place. Looney Tunes. Actually, let me just figure out why I'm not seeing my chat. Because I've got an overlay here. Where is it? What happened to my chat thing? Oh. Twitch overlay. Twitch chat overlay. Did it uninstall itself? It said it was updating. Since Monday, I've just had different troubles. Let's test. Okay, no, there, now it goes. I don't even know where it is, but as long as it's working, I'm happy. I'm gonna just pin to DOSPO. Okay, cool. But welcome to the channel, Looney Tunes. Should actually get like a overlay for that so I can see whose names are coming up here. And let's see, where do we want to go from here? Bedroom would be a good place. Storeroom is generally good, but I think a bedroom will just keep us going forward. Hey. And this gives us more steps for each bedroom we go through. That is great. Don't think there's anything like these hands. I feel like there's some purpose to them because there is a hand in one of, or there's other hands in some of the other rooms as well. And then I've taken pictures also of like the chess pieces and stuff, but that's all we have. And I don't think we can do anything with that. No. Yeah. Buy our dinner first. Yeah, it's just for napping. This is not even the spare bedroom. This is just the normal bedroom. I think that's our uncle's bedroom. Uncle and his wife. Okay, so let's go. I wish I could get the commissar. Even the closet could be good. Yeah, let's get the closets. Okay, a reroll and a shovel. Not bad. And then I'm just gonna keep tabs of which room. So more or less the first 3 ranks we figured out. Though I would like to take pictures of the drawings in R2, C1 and C3. But I will get to that soon. Okay. And I like that this room always just replenishes your moves. Oh, there is one thing I need to do quick. So we're gonna go out and choose a room on the outside. I kind of forgot about that. And again, this kind of looks like a cipher to me, like a medium dash, long dash, short dash, medium dash, and long dash. But I cannot think of a cipher that would fit that. And these things aren't specifically necessarily pointing in a specific direction. But This is just me getting stuck in the silly details in the game. Well, I hope the music in the background is good. I usually get distracted. Oh, yeah, there was birds this time in one of the bird baths. Usually get distracted by voices in the background. What is a tomb? Each time you draw off a dead end in your house, spread 5 in the tomb. I wish I took that earlier. What's in the tomb? Let's go find out. Jeez, this is a big ass tomb. Makes me wonder if there's like secrets hidden in here. It's probably just gonna be coins that are gonna be spread out. Jesus, big. Who's this? Open. I was gonna read that. Open only in the event of my death. Simon. So here's where it all ends, at least for me. And of all the picturesque places of this grand estate, I chose the dreary dank dungeon to be laid to rest. That same dim somber fate. Okay, I can't read this and then have music in the background. It's just not somber enough. Plus we've got the sounds from the game here. And of all the picturesque places of this grand estate, I chose this dreary dank dungeon to be laid to rest. And that same dim somber fate fell upon my father and his father before him, who loved the outdoors even more than myself. They say there is no stronger bond of servitude than tradition. And family tradition? Thrice as strong. These are chains that seldom bend and never break. And I do wonder what plans and prospects of yours will be sacrificed upon the family font of convention. What biography of your own will you forsake to add another page to your father's memories, or your mother's, or mine? Take a picture of this. Okay, next one. In our youth, we are gifted with dreams and ambitions. At our death, we are left with realities and regrets. I think there is no greater sin than to perpetuate tradition that stagnates growth, that strangles purpose, that suffocates dreams. What point is there to live another's life at the sake of your own? Oh, how I wish to have been buried underneath the great oak, overlooking the plains, the wondrous woods and the worldly mountains, and the wild holly that surrounds that trunk, perpetual token of sympathy laid across my grave. What dreadful tradition is it that dumped me in this sunless hollow? Imagine writing this. Oh, there's one more. Maybe one more. And if by morbid example this dark crypt makes any impression whatsoever on you, if reading this letter within these damp halls plants in you a seed of hope, if these words might grant you strength to bend if not break these chains, then would I cherish this tomb more than oak and sycamore and spruce, more than the wondrous woods and the worldly mountains. This cold stone room would become the most cherished place in all our domain. I would have you raise a shrine upon the spot to commemorate the moment of your liberty, to treat the sepulchre as hallowed ground, to realize that grand gestures can be as effective as they are theatric. And to, in turn, as recompense for the freedom thus granted to you, commit yourself to be buried here within this mausoleum of dreams, and when the day comes to write your own letter, to inspire the next generation that follows in our footsteps. As tradition, Herbert S. Sinclair. Our uncle's grave. It's a pretty good letter. I wish I was such a writer. Such beautiful words. This looks like a door, right? Looks like there's a door that's gonna pop up here at some point. But we'll have to see. That clearly looks very different from all of the others. What's this? Oh. Is it a door? Hmm? Is it not a door? Why did that open? Wait a minute. I do think this is in the chapel. So let's quickly look at the picture I have of the chapel if I can get my program open here. The environment is pretty cool. Yeah, I love the environment. I like how each section has its own feel and texture to it. At the moment, I think I'm gonna skip out on the songs until I find something that fits. And at the moment, this somberness fits. So let's go and check. Okay. Don't want that. So I was thinking this was the chapel, yeah. Okay, so the chapel has these people in them. Yeah, here she is. This is number 1. Yeah, so maybe that number has something to do with the order you have to pull these down in. So let's see what else we have. This is number too many, and that's like 7. So let's go check which other ones we can pull down. It's a good thing that I found... I took pictures of that before I came in here. Okay, let's go check. There must be other ones here. Oh, there's money. Get so excited. End of your journey comes to conclusion here in the tomb. The floor plan is the definitive dead end, or is it? What do you mean? What does it mean? Is this where our... Is that like our tombstone? Okay, let's go find the other statues. Okay. So, firstly, we're looking for number 2 first. Quite sure it's gonna be in order. Okay, we're looking for the baker. Baker with a panhandle. What do you call that? Like, looks like something you use to make pizza with. That's the sweeper, the cleaner. Where are the rest? Okay, what do we have here? The gardener. That's the sweeper. What would that one be? The duster and the sweeper. Was there any in here? No. Ah, there we go. Okay, so that's number 2. Okay, and then we're looking for number 3, which is gonna be the farm. The farmer. I'm making up names. That's not the farmer. Is this the... What's this? The jockey. Where's the farmer? Is the farmer in here somewhere? No. I do remember going past the farmer. Okay, let me just remember. The emperor. The jockey. The sweeper. Why don't I not remember the sweeper? There's a sweeper. No. Okay, farmer. Farmer. Ah, here we go. Okay, and then number 4 is the sweeper. Did I already forget where the sweeper is? Ah, there we go. Sweeper. That's... Sweeper is 4, and then who's 5? Okay. Actually, that's the duster. The sweeper is number 5. Okay. And then... What's 6? the jockey. And then the emperor should be number 7. Which is this one. Let's see what happens. Hey, we got it. Ah. Feels so smart. But it's not the entrance that I thought it was going to open. But actually this helps a lot more. Okay, let's hide this. We haven't even been in the house for that long. We're already finding all of these cool secrets and stuff. Like a skull there. Little dooms. Go check. Feels like I'm being beckoned to this side. There's an underground map. There's a reservoir. Ooh, is there a way to get into the underground? Quick riddle. What always comes but never arrives? What always comes but never arrives? Is this like, there's not a chest. Tomorrow? Tomorrow comes, but it does arrive. What? Always comes but never arrives. Do you think this opens up? I think there's a way to open up. So it's close, but I'm wrong. Is it tomorrow? No, it can't be. Because tomorrow always comes, but it still stays tomorrow, I guess. Was I actually right? Okay, so it doesn't seem like there's anything. Oh, okay, cool, awesome. Yay, I got one of the rules right. It's like, go in here. And can't click on any of these. So like, so none of these I can press on. This is why I don't play these kind of games where you have to click on literally everything. Okay, I don't see a way yet to get in there. Can we do something? Hey, there we go. Okay, that was kind of very obvious. Don't really walk past that like 4 times. You guess this is gonna connect to the underground? Hey, here's a cart. Here's a room next to the cart. Okay, wait. I haven't named this yet. I'll have to name everything. Okay, so let's quickly do this. Node 1. Node 2. Node 3. And then node 4. Just so that this is like side nodes. Dead end, or is it? Just gonna call that side node. And then here's our map. Underground map 01. Now what kind of room was this? Because I need to create a new room. This is abandoned. No. This is the tomb. Okay, so rooms. I just need to add a room for this. New folder. And then tomb. So I just want to put all of these in the tomb. Yesterday I renamed something wrong and then it was just a catastrophe from there. So today I'm just gonna be a bit more careful with what I'm doing. Okay, so we can't see where we are at this moment. which is fine. Okay, let me... thought maybe we would be on the map already. What? No way, what is going on here? This is so cool. So it's not just a mansion, there's like a bunch of other stuff going on here. Is that the... what do you call it? Place where you put a lot of money and stuff. And gems. And all of the golden coins and treasures. Okay, so... wait, we can... we can move this. Okay. Just want to see. Can we move it all the way? It's not gonna be in the way. No, it's very much gonna be in the way. I can't push it further, but I can maybe do that so long. So that when we eventually figure out how to get on that side, it's out of the way, maybe. That's what I'm guessing. What? This whole place is giant. We found another piece of the map. Take another picture. Foundation elevator. Concealed entrance. Cliffside. So there is this room. The foundation. So it seems like that comes down somewhere. That's interesting. Hey, we've got another upgrade disc. Wonder what that's for. And then we've got this. I need to take a picture of this. I don't think the candles are important. Probably not. Man, this game is kind of getting eerie and I love it. It's getting eerie. There was no side walkways or anything like that. Hey, there's a little boat. We can't get in there. I wonder if that gets to the top. So my thinking is we're gonna have to bring this water down so that we can get across. I believe there's some kind of pump room which I think I've seen it mentioned somewhere. I think it is, I can't remember where it was mentioned. But yeah, we're not gonna get through here without sorting out the pump room, I think. And then we can go explore a bit further in the tombs. If we find all of those things in the same run, that would be amazing. Let's go check. So I'm gonna be looking out for the pump room. That name is terrible, but yeah, I'm gonna be looking out for that room. And then we might come back here. But we might also just come back here if I can get extra coins. Like we already have. Okay, cool. I like when things in these games kind of like start fitting into each other and you just get all of this progress. Ah, so nice. I love it. Okay. Wonder if there's any place we can use a bunch of money eventually. Probably. But sometimes there's a place we can buy gems, which is amazing. Yeah. Let's get back into the exploration. We're gonna start with the hallway. Do I want... I feel like if I close this off, it's gonna close off very quickly, so... Let's continue forward. Feels like there should be something in this room, but there's clearly nothing. There's clearly nothing of import. Parlor. It's cute that this riddle changes every time. I like it. I like it a lot. Okay, let's see what we got here. The gems are in a box with a false statement. 2 statements are false. All 3 statements are false. That's an interesting one. Okay, so this one is clearly false. This one says 2 statements are false, which we know. We know 3 statements can't be false. But this one can also be false. 2 statements are false. But only one is definitely right. But that doesn't mean 2 are wrong. Because, okay, so if... Firstly, this one is wrong. All 3 statements can't be false. Then 2 statements are false. So it could be this one and this one are false, but then this one is correct. Then it is false. So the gem's in a box of a false statement. I think this one is correct. So I'm gonna go for this one. No, I'm wrong. Which one would it be then? It's my first ball of puzzle that I failed, but that's okay. I can't get them all. I'll think a bit more about it next time if I get stuck there again. We have to take the chapel if we want to go anywhere. But I don't have to go into the chapel. So this is where I got those pictures for the... Not the mausoleum, for the tomb. Okay. I really need to get more... I kind of like this ambience more than the music I was playing. I'll play that music in a different stream, I think. Let's do this. Because I don't want to close off this room. Do we redraw already? No. I think it would be a waste. There's nothing in this room now. Again. I can redraw here. But I feel the observatory might be able to push us through as well. But it's only in one direction. Let's redraw here. Oh no, all of them. We can go to the library anyway, because I did get a book. And we're kind of looking for the pump system more importantly. Okay, there's a gem. Have I done this room? Rod and road. Yeah, I have done this room. That is a A. Okay, let's check the book. John Ribbon and Paul Withers were the ones before us. The pump system. And we were talking about pumps. Look. Got a user manual here. Which I'm definitely going to take pictures of. The EPCW pump system is engineered specifically for the luxury requirements of today's indoor, in-ground swimming pool and spa. The EPCW system is also expandable, allowing you to use multiple pumps to control the water flow and volume to several different designated tanks and aquatic house features, be it an aquarium, fountain, or good old-fashioned swimming pool. Okay, selection buttons. So these buttons you would see... What was that room's name again? It's not the spare room. It is... Let me go through my rooms here. Laboratory, gymnasium. It's not the dark room. It's not the closet. Is it? No, I can't remember the room. But these buttons down here are important. Plus, I think we found out what to press. So the office had this clue. Not that one. This clue. So off, blue, green, white, red, purple. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Which I am quite sure. What do they call it? The fuse box. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And I think that might move the stuff in the right place and stuff. But does that mean this is the pump control? So we don't need the pump. We need the fuse box. Anyway. Water level indicator, selection buttons, and source label. Oh, we can't see all of this at the moment because we might have to move something. I'll check later. Water control panel. Whether you're using a single tank system or an array of pumps, the water control panel serves as a central hub to your EPCW system. The panel is fitted with a number of buttons equal to your own home's needs. One button for each different water source on the estate. The function is simple. Press a button to select the water source you would like to adjust. For example, you wish to drain or fill your pool, simply press the button labeled pool. I think it's a lot more complicated than this. Unless what I'm thinking of isn't the fuse box and this is actually in the pump room, but we'll see. Regardless of the number of pumps or water sources being used, water can only be adjusted from a source if the corresponding button is selected. I'm just going to take pictures of these. Okay. After you have selected a source using the water control panel, the next step is to set the pump associated with the source to pump either in or out. This will initiate water flow to from one of your supply tanks. 2-tank pump lever controls water flow to selected source pump. A pump may be connected to more than one tank, allowing you to store and retrieve even more water. Recommended for cleaning large Olympic-sized pools. Tank switch. A pump may be connected to one or more other tanks. Oh, that makes sense. But what if we want to move the water underground? Then we'll have to move everything to other tanks, I guess. In these cases, the tank is a pump. In these cases, the tank a pump is using can be changed by a simple flip of a switch. That is all of it. Okay, cool. Just as well we found this, if we do find the pump system miraculously. Miraculously. Okay, so I am stuck here already. We'll be going back to the tomb later because I've already exhausted a couple of my options, it seems. Let's take the den. The den has a gem. What else do we have? Nothing here. I do have this room's drawings. I was like, are you gonna close me off already? No, we've got a pantry. Pantry has some extra money. So I wonder, how do you do this puzzle? Because I know now what 5 apples are, what 5 bananas and 5 oranges are, but I don't know how they fit together. Please pick up some more fruit before Friday, as we have just been informed that we may have an extra guest exploring the house next week. 50 steps should be more than enough, so I think an even spread would be ideal. So 5 apples is 10, because each apple gives you 2 steps. Oranges give you 5 steps and bananas give you 3 steps. So bananas are 15 and then oranges are 25. But what do you do with that? Enclosed amount, and like I said, that goes up to the 50 steps that they give there. So it's 10 plus 25 is 35 plus 15 is 50. The enclosed amount should cover expenses, but please bring back any change from the order and leave it in the pantry. This is the pantry. But I don't know where you would leave the money. Where would you leave the money? If that is the thing that you're supposed to do. Can't move this. I can't go up here. So this spot is just confusing for me at the moment. But it does look like a pretty obvious puzzle. Okay, let's see how far are we gonna go? Not very far. 1 up. Okay, let me just check. Do I have this one? Oh, I went and opened up everything. Let's go drawing puzzles. I do not have this one, so I'm just going to take these 2 pictures. There's the drawings. So that looks like a plan. And that looks like a plane. So that would be an A. An eye. Could that be an eye? Let's check. Let's check. No, wait. What room am I in? How can... No. Plane and plan. Oh, I'm thinking of an E. Why am I being so dumb? So that is correct. Yeah, I'm quite sure that's 8 then. Okay. Let's go check what's in here. I'm so glad you don't have to adjust this every time. 5. Southern Cross. Rooms with 4 doors are more common today. That would be nice because I would like to make some kind of progress. Do we go observatory or through the den? I think observatory. Oh, there are rooms that move left. Yeah, they are. Like the Rotonda. That one can rotate. Oh, we can't get up in anywhere. No, we're closed off already. Because I can't take the Rotunda. Okay, but let's go check out the Rotunda because I haven't been there yet. I have been in the courtyard. That's an upgraded courtyard. Courtyard, that's pretty good. Nook isn't gonna give us anything. But I can't open the Rotunda anywhere. You must select. It's fine. Try a new day. Okay, there's no way to continue. So let's call it a day unless there's something I can do with this money. I don't think we can go and plant it anywhere. Can I like use a shovel? Go plant it somewhere. And there are no computer terminals, so I can use my upgrade disk. No. That's so sad. But it is the way of the game. We made a lot of progress without even getting very far into the house. Okay, call it a day. Mount Holly. Oh, so... I don't know if this will help you, Origami, but... the first letter is a G. I don't know what the other letters are. So I'm thinking that could be an R, like great, or it could grand, or it could be a... At the moment I have no clue what this is. Or it could be a G, grave. Maybe that's R-A-V-E. Grave. Grant. Quite sure that could be an R, but we'll have to see. That is just what I imagine it is now. Okay, let's try again. Okay, let's try again. See what else we have outside. Since Big Ed gave me the idea of getting... Of what kind of grapes I like. I've enjoyed my red grapes a lot. Okay, so let's go outside first this time. I wonder if the pumps are outside. We'll have to see. I don't know what rooms you can draw for yeah. But we're gonna try and get a new room every time. Trading post. I'm quite sure I was in the hovel once. Was I not? Special floor plans now cost additional steps instead of gems. I like that a lot. And then items for trade. I don't think we have done the... Quite sure I've done the hovel. I've not done the trading posts. This I have not done. So let's go check on the trading posts. You have no items to trade. Okay, that's fine. Okay. Nothing else in here, right? There's a place to use a shovel. What do you mean it's too dangerous to pick up? It's not like I'm gonna use a fuse. What's this? This looks cool. Let me just check if there's anything else here. No, this might have a key in it. Ooh. Okay, so what did I do here? So this moves that around. Okay. I would wait, okay. That's not gonna move. I have to move the... Did I already close everything? Okay. That's not gonna move that one. Can they only move around each other? Why did that move up then? Okay. Huh. How did the pink one move again? That resets it. Okay. Okay. So maybe it's not so important that I get these in a specific place. I just need to get them in the corners. Oh, but I do need to get them in the corners at the same time. Okay, cool. Oh, so you can move the pink depending on where the yellow is. There we go. What did I get? Allowance token. Your allowance has been permanently raised by 2. Does that mean we get 2 every time we go in? 2 coins? I don't know. That's a cute little puzzle. I don't think you trade gold. Sorry, my throat does need a little bit of clearing. Okay. Let's go out. I think that doesn't seem... What's that? Allowance? How do I get allowance? I don't know. I don't know what allowance does. But it is a permanent upgrade, I believe. And now we've got a place to trade stuff, which is nice. Let's go back in. I'm going to try something else because I keep closing myself off here in the corner. So let's go through the center. And then work from there. Do bedroom. There's nothing in the bedroom. I just want to double check something out. Don't move stuff around. Okay. So the bedroom I think is a G, and that's like what does G have anything to do with any of this? Okay, let me just also name these. Oh, I've got so much unnamed stuff. This is gonna be a to deal with. Okay, so that is underground map 02. That is... What was that place name again? Cave system. I'm gonna say caves. Actually, let's create... What would this be like? Symbols table. And then I'll create a new room called caves, which I can always just change. Caves. And then we can move all of this stuff to the cave. It is just... I'm gonna say bumper 1. And so that I don't have to say the word over and over and over again, I'm just gonna rename these quickly. As much as it would be funny, it kind of would irritate me. And everyone else, I think. Okay, so that is all of the name of all of them are done. And then these were for room R2C2, I think. Let's check quickly. Grounds, rooms, notes. No, drawing puzzle. That was R2C1. R2C1. And then This one is R2. C1 number 2. And then what do we have here? I'm trying to figure out a bridge and a bride. Bridge and a bride. That's the only thing I can think here. Does that make sense for the drawing puzzle? Bridge and bride. Yeah, that makes sense. Bridge and bride. Yeah, that makes sense. But does bridge have an E at the end? Probably. For some reason that feels very strange for me now. Bridge. B-R-I-D-G-E. Oh. So it makes sense that that's G and that's E. Okay, cool. That's all that matters. But I do just want to name these. So it says R2C3. And then R2C3 number 2. Then these can go to the library. These can stay there for now, and then these can move. Maybe I should just move them to the tomb for now. Instead of the cave, because I can't remember if that was called cave or underground or something. Okay. This one just points down. It's almost like it says there is a underground or something. I don't know. Maybe just wishful thinking. I don't like any of these. Not here. Can do spare room and then hopefully go left. But before I do that, let's go and fold these in. Locksmith. It's in any way gonna be closed. Can't get that. Let's open up the nook. At least we can get a key. Sometimes you get other items in these rooms, which is pretty nice. Okay, spare room. Do I go back to the spare room to go left? Let's go left first. See if I can do the baller puzzle this time. I don't know why the previous one confused me so much. Okay, let's see what we have. The gems are in a box with a statement containing the letter U. Like blue and something else. Gems on a box with a statement containing the letter B. There's no statement here with a U, right? And there is a B. I would think it's this one, right? But what does it say? This blue box is true. The blue box is true. But how can 3 of them be correct when one of them has to be a lie? Let me just double check because I'm quite sure there will always be at least one box which displays only true statements. There will always be... Sorry about my phone ring. I usually have this on vibrate. There will always be at least one box which displays only false statements. So one of these needs to be false. The blue box is true. The gems are on the box with a statement containing the letter B. So it kind of has to be in one with a B. This has got a B, this has got a B, and this has got a B. So this one is probably wrong. The gems are on the box with a statement containing the letter U. But then how do we know? This is the only one with a U, I think. Gems on the box with a statement. If it's not the U box, they are definitely getting more difficult than they were in the beginning. The gems are in the box with a statement containing the U. The letter U. Because all of them are B. So it has to be in one that has a B. And then that means this one is true. Because the blue box is true. I mean, this one is a lie. But the only box I know that has a U is this one, so it's not that box. Gems on the box of a statement containing the letter B. Problem is, it could be this one. I don't see a U here. Or it could be this one. Oh, this one has the letter U on it. I'm so silly. So it would be this one. So silly. Literally says U right there. And then I just keep reading it as if there's no U. Okay, no. Okay, we've got a corridor. At least we can still go forward. Still go through the spare room, but let's see where we go. I think definitely a chapel. Chapel, I might go back to the spare room first. Yeah, this is gonna take up a lot of steps, but let's go finish up the spare room first. Chapel gives us a lot of options. Hey, and we do get some back from the bedroom. Ooh, okay. I think den. Well, in the drawing room a bit later, because the drawing room gives options. Got another gem. I still want to know how these chess pieces connect to this other puzzle. Which room was the one with that puzzle in it? It was someone's study, I think. Yeah, it is. So we've got the chessboard puzzle. That's not the chessboard puzzle. This is what I want to get to. So this shows that there's likely some kind of puzzle to do with the chessboard. But the only thing that I can think of is the room connects to a certain letter and a certain number, depending on what is in it. So let's say we've got den, which could be a D, maybe. D pawn. So that's D pawn 1. So let me just get this open again. Okay. So that could mean that it's over there. But I don't know what to do with that. D pawn white. What did I say? 1. In D pawn 1. Okay, but that might be something else that I get to figure out a little bit later. For now, I'm just going to leave that. Okay, so we want to go this direction. So I wonder if there's something interesting about the clocks in this room. But I'm not sure yet. But they actually do give you the time at least. So that's like 10. Yeah. Okay. So the day starts around 8, I would imagine. Maybe 9. Okay, this can stay closed. Let's get the closets open. Hey, that would be nice. The sledgehammer can shatter padlocks, unlock the trunks. If we find any locked trunks, that is. Okay, and another gem. Okay, that was actually pretty good. Security at least goes forward, but it only goes left. I think security. And then there's 2 things I want to do here. First, we now have the password for this. What's in the inventory? Nothing. Keycard system, I want to keycard system. Set security level to high, confirm, and then change offline mode to unlocked. Okay, and then we're going to network, and that is Swan Song. The Swan Song. That sound though. Memories. Staff services, electronic mail, Glossary of terms. Daughter transfers. Staff services. Punch in, punch out. So I've gone through these in the previous video. I just want to see if I can access something else now. I don't think so. Place a special order. Brass compass. I don't think I've used the compass yet, so let's order that. So that should come in the next 2 days. Electronic mail. I don't think we can get to that from here. That's from the office, but we've already seen that. Glossary of gems. So what can we do from this network? I don't think anything. Other than change some of the other stuff that we already did. Let's see. What room is this? It's the one on the side. Let's check. I do have this one, yeah. I do have that one, yeah. So yeah, you can see the first one is an S. And now that I can see that's a W now, but I couldn't see that before. And if you find the car, you can actually see the password on there. I don't think there's anything else I can interact with here. And there we've got like the white knights. I did think for a second I was gonna call it a horse. It technically is a horse. Archives. While drafting, you will no longer be able to see all 3 of your potential floor plans. I think we might want to connect the chapel and the archives, just so it's, if I have to be on the other side, that it would be easier for me to get back to this side. I think. We'll have to see. Again, I do think I have this room. Let's check. Yeah. Clock and lock. I always want to check in this room if there's like something else they put here somewhere that we can access. We've been through this, or have we? I don't think I have been through this. I think I glossed over this because I found this when I was in a what do we call it? The speedy room runs. Just delete this. The room rush. Yeah. Okay, Marigold wins Herald Literary Honor. Popular children's writer Marion Marigold adds yet another feather to her scholastic cap when she discovered on Thursday that her picture book Swim Bird had been chosen as the Herald Literary Medal Illustrated Book of the Year. This is Marigold's 2nd time winning this prestigious honor. The previous medal was, of course, for her debut effort. She was no stranger to the public eye even before her literary success, the niece and the closest living relation of Baron H.S. Sinclair. Mary began using Marigold as a pen name to free her from the political association that one might make with the Sinclair family. In January 27, 1986, Swim Bird author never considered herself success by Gail Hermes, Herald staff writer. She confided, "My son was the one that actually got me to start writing. I had always challenged myself to never tell him the same story twice at bedtime. And so, as we ran out of books we owned, my imagination had to take over from there." Marigold has elaborated in previous interviews that her debut book, Red Prince, is based on her son and his inflexible love of the color red. A statement that has been held with much skepticism by the many pundits that viewed that book as a rather thinly veiled political critique of the Royalist Party and their unwavering blind loyalty to the throne. People like to read things into everything, like me with that, not pond, what was it, the reflection pool in the front of the mansion. November 1186, publishers and author detained by the Red Guard questioned. Caleb Manning and his publisher Philip White were 2 of 3 dozen names that appeared on the leaked dossier, naming them person of interest in the Trinsdale bombing that killed 4 people last Tuesday. Although no group has come forth to officially take responsibility of the attack, it is widely believed by authority to be the work of the insurgent group RLCF, who also call themselves the Children of the Black Water. Wonder why that RLCF stands out like that. I'm just gonna RLCF because it is in bold, so you never know. Children of Blackwater. Ruffington Press was quick to dismiss the rumors in the statement released on Friday, maintaining that the popular author and Mr. White were simply victims of an unfortunate happenstance, whatever that means. This would not be the first time that the publishing house had defended a rogue employee. 3 years ago, an associate editor with the company was arrested for criminal conspiracy, though the charges were later dropped. Marigold drops publisher. Local author and popular personality Marion Marigold has announced a split with her long-term publishing partner, Ruffington Press, citing personal reasons. The announcement came after the arrest last week of fellow author and colleague Caleb Manning, whom Marigold has past referred to as her mentor, friend and confidant. Marigold is the 3rd prominent writer to distance themselves from the publisher this week. Manning and White at press function. Manning and... oh, okay. What's seen at the corner suspicious bag under the wave something. So that's cut off. Wave down a local something. This is the 3rd major something last year. It is anticipated charged by the Crown. Manning was the last something. The trial begins on probably Tuesday, expecting to last up to something with grand treason. This is weird for me because it's almost like they cut out the opposite side and then pasted it upside down. I'm gonna make... yeah, okay. No trace is discovered of Singa Harris, but search continues. Mary Matthew Jones, the author of and illustrator whose fanciful stories are written under the pen name Marion Marigold, was later seen by a close friend around 3:45 p.m. Friday, getting into a carriage after a late luncheon date at the 100 Bells Tea Room in Trinsdale. Mrs. Jones never arrived home and the carriage driver cannot be located. Family and local authorities are very concerned, but have not deemed the case foul play. It's an out-of-character incident at this point, and we are seeking information. Okay, there's more. Priceless jewels stolen in the dramatic Royal Museum heist. Thieves in the royal capital of Fen Aries have broken into one of the Crown's fabled closed exhibits. These lavish rooms have historically been reserved exclusively for the use of aristocracy and high peerage, and access has never been granted to those outside noble circles. At least, not until today, as local police and forensic experts have been spotted in virtually every corner of the museum's grounds dredged for clues. This game is really testing my throat. The museum authorities said they were alerted in the middle of night by reports of several masked intruders seen breaching the south wall and brandishing firearms. The intruders broke into the museum, subdued the royal guard, and disabled the security systems. By the time the militia arrived in the scene, the burglars had simply vanished. Although an official registry of the lost jewels had not been publicly announced, among the treasured artifacts rumored to be stolen in the renowned ruby crown of Orinda Aries, a priceless crown jewel whose material worth pales in comparison to the historic value. If these rumors are true, the evidence may suggest that the theft was politically motivated. Did I take pictures? I don't even know if I took pictures of these, but I am going to now. Okay, that's the last one. And okay, so what was this, like, scrapbooks? Why do I always press the delete button when I don't want to press the delete button? Okay, so that's... I'm quite sure I deleted the first one, so let's just add this back. Even yesterday, when I deleted my folder, and then I had to go and find out where the files were, but because my Windows bin was nowhere to be seen, and you can't search the Windows bin on Windows 11. I don't know. At least I couldn't. It wasn't in the search for some reason. Just quickly renaming all of these so that I can store them. So that I can go and put them together somewhere else. I can delete this one. That one was a duplicate. Part of like taking notes and stuff is just keeping everything nice and orderly. So this, what is this room? This is the archives. I do think I have the archives room already. To the archives. I do. Okay, cool. So I had to quickly call the stream off just so that I could find my files. Did find the bin eventually. Just had to unhide it. Because I usually don't use it. That is a pretty cool picture, eh? Of all of the... I like that. I'm not gonna use it as my screenshot, but it is a good picture. So let's continue in this direction. Almost looks like you can go up there. Quite sure I can't. No. Yeah, I kind of like this game's music. Got the dark room. We have the commissary. I did order something last time. But I have like no money. I'm poor. I can't buy nothing. What can we buy? Salt shaker. What do you use a salt shaker for? I don't know. Shovel, sleeping mask, and metal detector. I would like to get the salt shaker just so I know what it does. Does it increase the taste of food, and then if we pick up food it gives us more movement speed or something? I can see that being a thing. Let's see if we can... hallway will work. And we can open up to the left. So hallway have anything in it today? No. Okay, the pantry is gonna lock us up. Oh, archived floor plan. That is so annoying. Does that mean it's a floor plan that only appears when it's been archived, or is it because we've got the archives that it's just gonna archive random stuff? Either way, I'm annoyed. I'm annoyed by that. Just check. While drafting, you will no longer be able to see also... Yeah, okay, so it's just that stupid thing that is gonna stop us from seeing our way forward. Cotton coats. Do I have this room? Let's check. This room. Let's go back. Cotton coat. Yeah, I do. Commissary, hallway. Do we want to go from the archives or from the hallway? Let's go. Let's be safe. And then I'm going to go all the way back to security. And then go forward from here. Laundry room, launder currency. I have no clue what that does. Furnace is also not going to help us. Let's take whatever this floor plan is. Okay, let's get a new book. So I've had drafting strategy, I've got pump system, and next I can get history of Orinda, Caleb Manning. Whatever that is gonna be. Hey, we've got this. Is that a key card? Opens electronically powered security doors. Now, I wonder if you've got... Do you need multiple key cards? Because then I'm gonna put this system on again. I hope the keycard works on all the doors, but I haven't tried that yet. Keycard system, we're gonna put it back on. Oh, it should be on unless we're putting the power off. So that's not a problem. Should not be a problem. Okay, let's go... Archives, I guess. If we're stuck, we can still go through the chapel. Okay, passageway will work. I'm just gonna use all of our gems, but that is fine. That's actually amazing. Okay, so that still connects everything. Let's see what we have here. A drawing room can be very useful. Dark room, I don't think it's gonna be too much of a hassle. We might want to save the drawing room for later and take the dark room now. Let's take the dark room. I don't think you can pick up anything in here while it's dark, which sucks because sometimes it has keys and stuff. But that is just the way it goes. Anything in there? No. Okay, that's our first locked door. And we've no clue what we're gonna get. Okay, that's not bad. That is a way forward. East wing. Problem is, most of these are gonna be closed. I wonder if I should go to the chapel first. I think let's go all the way back. We've got some steps left. 2 down and to the right. But we are going to start running out of steps. But I just don't want to... Even one further down. Oh no, the chapel is all the way around there. Is it worth it? You know what? My thinking is not. I don't think it's worth it. Let's leave the chapel for now. And then go through here. That did waste some steps, but not as many as if I actually went all the way back. Dining room. Yes, please. I can actually also fix our steps, hopefully, for us. And there's some coin. For the salt shaker. But we are running out of keys at the moment. Let's go this way. Corridor. Okay, that's always left unlocked. I like that one. I almost... Oh, here's a... What do you call it? Metal detector. Greater chance of finding keys and money. Fantastic. Okay, so we're gonna go through here because I know this isn't locked. The observatory can get us to the foundation. How many stars are we at now? Do we have this room? Okay, so this is... That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. R6. R6, C3. So let's take these pictures. And then let me quickly name them. R6, C3, right? Yeah. R6, C3, number 2. Okay, cool. It's a plane and a planet. Is that a T? Could that be a T? Can I get my thingy here? Gates, maybe? Okay, so I think that's a T. Then this might be an E. Why? There's a plane and a planet. They're also gates. No. Was this on the wrong place? Because this is what we have now at R3. Might have that one on the wrong place. Like this. It's definitely the middle one. So I might have this one wrong. Unless it's like something with 2 T's. Gote. No, that doesn't make any sense. There's more likely to be Gates. Gates. Than Gote. So I think that one is wrong. So I don't think there's going to be any X's, so I'm just going to use that as an X. I think that is wrong. I might have just labeled that one incorrectly. Which has happened. But just whilst I check. I don't want to go back to the courtyard. Oh, I wanted to go check this thing out. What do we have? Diamond and the twins. A pair of chests has been added to the entrance hall. That is so far away. But I've got the sledgehammer. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. That can be so worth it. But you know what? Will be... I wish I can figure out how to get that down. So we have this key card. I want to see if that... Do we get it back? I think we get it back. I've not had a key card before. Pantry. I don't want to go back yet. Metal detector. There's that. We've got a few extra steps. Only 2, but it's still something. I don't have this picture yet. Okay. Take a picture. That would be... Can I get this? Okay, so that would be... that would be 8, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, yeah. Or 8 C3. Or 8 C3. Okay. I don't know what that is. It's like manor and hose. Hose and house. And probably just that. Hose and house. So I think... Why did you take me back to this? Yeah, we're getting there. We're making lots and lots of progress. I'm almost at the end. I hope I don't get closed off. House. I think it was here. House. It would be a U. So I think this is a U. Okay. There we go. Okay. Can I... Let's hope for a room that goes to the left. It's locked and I need a key. Let's go. That might also be locked, but we can see. I don't have a shovel at the moment. You can't fall down there. Well, now you get that down. Is there a lever there? See if this is open. It's also locked. Okay, that's a bummer because if we want to go somewhere where to get keys, it would be the entrance hall. Hey, you know what? Dining room. Dining room will have food for us now. Food means more steps, which means we can go back to the front. What are we getting? Porterhouse steak, plus an additional 10 if you have a showroom in the house, which I do not have. Don't even know what a showroom is. But we've got 20 extra steps. Now I just have to go all the way back to the entrance hall and then go smash open some chests. We're not done yet, luckily. Luckily not. I just want to make sure I'm going in the right direction. Go straight. Straight. And then I have to go left. And straight and then right. It's gonna eat up a lot. I almost went in there. It's gonna eat up a lot of our steps, but hey. We're a healthy boy and we had some food, so we're good. Okay, so I'm here for this. Let's smash these open. Oh, that's amazing. We've got a key. Ooh, we've got a lot of keys in this one. That's amazing. Now, the question is, do I want to go to the chapel? Now we're on this side. So that would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27. We will be fine. Let's go this way. So, what room? We've got the trading post. We can go trade items. And maybe trade... I don't know what. I think I might come out and go trade something as well. Okay. It's not closed. Amazing. Okay, so when you enter lose 2. Oh my word, I didn't take this into consideration. Servant quarters. 1 key for each bedroom in your house. That would be 1 key. Let's take the archived floor plans. I don't know what this is. Okay, this is not so bad. We should get some stuff here, which we can use. Have I been... Is this crow and row? Yeah, that's row. We've got this one. There's a little hamster. I didn't see that last time. Cute little hamster. Ooh, I didn't see this last time either. Today is a good day because Simon is at camp and he's not as much fun as my friends. I will not have to share my toys, I will not have to share my room, and I will not have to share my snacks. Having a younger brother is not as much fun as they told me it would be. But today, I will be a good day because he is at camp. Herbie is mean and really stupid, and today is a good day because I threw away his airplane. Who's Herbie? Also had more fun at camp than he has had in his entire life. Why are they writing in the same notebook? That's odd. Don't think there's anything else. Camp Colonel. I'm gonna take a picture of this. I don't know if it's important or not, but it is a word. Words are good. Ooh, you know what? I see something here with colors. Let's grab that as well. Blue, yellow, pink, red, pink, white. And the reason why it's making me think of stuff is because of... Where is it? Puzzle, 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 puzzle. It's not study, is it? No, it's not study. It is the office. Ah. Let me open it up. This. Blue, green, white, red, purple. Like red, that pink could be... No. Maybe not. But I'm still gonna take a photo of that. And then let's just save these. So you can see what I am saving at the moment. Let me out. Okay. Rename. This is just notes. Do I have this room set up yet? Oh, we'll find out now. I deleted something again. Why is the delete button and the rename button right next to each other? Camp. Camp Colonel. And that is colors. So I know what I deleted. So I just need to go and take a picture of it. I just need to make sure which one it is. Not that one. Just like having... Even if this is kind of a stupid thing to have, I just like having all of the notes down. So that I can maybe put the story together at a later date. Okay. Let's move. This is bunk room. I think I already have bunk room. Let's see. Bunk room. Yeah. Okay. All of them are now in the bunk room. Let me also just get this off the screen. Okay. Bunk room. This room counts as 2 bedrooms, which is not important for us now. Unfortunately, I was hoping for something better, but hey. That is it. And we're going to see if we can go trade items. So we're going to go out. So it said that you can't take items, somewhere it said, you can't take items out of the house or take them into the house from outside, but that is clearly not happening. We are taking stuff from outside and bringing them in regularly. So I don't want to give up the sledgehammer. I will give up the metal detector though. For the silver key, yes please. I'll take a silver key. So the silver key is gonna help us get to a room with many doors. Which, if we can get there and then go there, then I want that room there. Room with many doors. And we've got plenty of keys and gems now, so we should be fine. This didn't open up. No. So far, I've only seen the garage open up to the outside, but there might be other rooms. Not 100% sure yet. Okay, so where do we want to go? Upright. We are gonna start running low on steps, but now we should be fine. Gonna be up. We can go up left. Yeah, we can go up left. I'm gonna say the archives was pretty annoying to draw. Up, right, left. And then from here, we can check out what's on the other side of the dining room. I do think I've got enough keys. Let's use this. Guest bedroom. Yeah, that's gonna give me more steps. And then another one of these. So I wonder if there's some point to some of the stuff in these rooms that just kind of look like niceties. Okay, this is important. This I don't have yet. Well, I'm quite sure I don't have this yet. Which is for rank 7. Check where it is. Give me... Just give it to me. There we go. Okay. So... Because I've got 2 programs on, sometimes the shortcut keys are not working for the right one. So... This is 7... R7C5. 7C5... Okay. I've got a few extra steps and a gem. Don't know if I wanted to give him my keys, but hey, we did. This is where I want to go, yeah. Okay, so... Let's see first how deep we can go, because I haven't actually been to the antechamber yet. Use. Give me something to the left. I don't know what that is. I'm gonna take Rompus's room because I haven't seen it yet. This is gonna be a freaking major difficulty to get around. We can insert a coin. Is that gonna give us like clues? I hope so. Well, place to watch TV. Oh wow, that's a lot of coin. Can get all of the clues. Actually, I should have gone to the commissar. I'm not gonna go now. Here's a crown and a crow. That's a pretty obvious one. That is... Where are we now? We are... That is 8-4. Or 8C4. And... Just because I have it, or I figured it out. Crown and crow. That's an N. 8C4, I think I said. Yeah. Okay, cool. And there's a door here. Yeah. That's the way it's supposed to be. For some reason I thought it was in some strange spot. Take a picture of this. It's a black bishop. Can't open that. Just checking if there's anything else here of importance. This. Looked a lot more important than it was. There's diamonds around the room. Probably not important. Not yet, at least. And there's hats everywhere. What if there's something... I know there's different hats in different places, so I'm gonna take pictures of those as well. I don't think the board games is important. Yay! Get rid of that stupid stream... What do you call it? Viewer sellers. That's just a way to get into trouble, honestly. That's what I think. Okay, let's quickly save these. So I've got... Chess piece, black bishop. And then hats. And then what room is this? This is Rumpus room. Okay, let's add Rumpus room. New folder. Rumpus room. Move to Rumpus. Okay, I think that worked. See what this does. Insert a coin. Get our future foretold.
And as it was foretold,
What?
I am awakened at the sound of a dropping coin. You find yourself face to face with the great Alzara. And I suspect you wish me to look into your future.
No, I want
The image
Hmm?
is becoming clear. I see a boy.
Definitely getting a
A
creepy
boy
twist.
standing on a shore of white sand. He is looking for something. Something he was told he would not find.
Is it gonna be that stolen tiara or
I
treasure?
see a black cat tied to a red flag.
I should have been taking pictures, right?
I hear the wind blowing, but the flag does not stir. I see a door marked by a rogue moon. A door that is always locked, yet has no key. It is the door you have been searching for, yet will
It's probably in the
not
underground.
find. A lost room beyond the dark waters. What you have heard here has been foreseen by the great Alzara.
Alzara.
Until the dawn of the following day, I will have nothing more to say.
Ooh. So if we find him again, we might get some more info. Why was I looking at... Okay. Anyway, okay, let's see if we can get around this somehow. I have to take this. And I hope it goes to... It does open to the left. Okay, amazing. For now, we're still cooking. Let's see if I can figure out this puzzle again. So we're doing 16. What was yellow? Was yellow minus... Yellow is minus, pink is multiply. Okay, so 20 minus 3 is 17. And then multiply is pink. We don't have divide yet. Okay, that's 16. That's probably divide. So purple is divide. Just look at this mess of my notes. But they're working for me. I kind of more or less know where to find what. Okay, so it's 14 divided by 7 is 2. That's... Okay, that is 7 plus 3 is 10. Times... Can't be times 10. Because that would be too big. Oh no, it's minus. Sorry, it's 7. 7. Okay, but that's still times 10. 7 minus 3 is 4. I'm gonna say divided by 2. And then times 10, because that's the only number I can get to, right? Hey, okay, cool. Hey, and we've got 2 new keys. Amazing. And then pictures. Plant and plan. So T, probably. Where are we now? We are... That's 8. 5. I was trying to take pictures of this nonsense, but... I was a bit late. R... 8... C5. What am I gonna call that? Vision. Visions. I took too long to start taking pictures of that, unfortunately, but hey, it happens. And then those are all going to Rumpus's room. Rumpus Stolskin. Okay. So I wonder sometimes there's other stuff you can click on in this room, but it doesn't seem like you guys. Please open to the left. So I'm not going to use a special key yet. We've got an office. I'm just going to use all of our freaking gems. There's another thing I want to do in the office. So, oh, also we've got pictures. So we might have quickly do it now. I'm far over my normal streaming time, but I don't care. I'm just going to keep going. So we've got a box, and a... No, I'm not sure what that would be. That doesn't matter. Let's quickly do this. This is R9C5. R9C5, 2. Okay. So what I want to figure out is this thing, which I think is related to that. I think we can open this now, right? Spirit gold in estates. Spirit gold, return to main, log into network. I don't even think this is how you... I did it last time and I already forgot how you unlock the statue, but I'll figure it out now. Electronic mail, I don't think it's here. It was something else. It was this thing. Then we've got this. Look, this is what I mean. So sometimes I wonder if these hands are pointing to specific things. To, like, secrets. Okay. So what I'm gonna try and do here... To get back to that. Wait. Okay. So I was thinking... So this is what I have here. Right? So... I think I've got it on the... Where's the boards? Puzzle board. So... See here. Got all of them. I was just thinking maybe that is 147 and then 396. And there's nothing in the center. So let me just check who was who. So this is the major. This is the two barons. That's a lord, that's a count, and that is the queen. So queen would be first. So 3. And then... Okay, barons will confuse me. Lord is here. And then baron, but which one? I don't know. Why is there 2 barons though? Barons. Doesn't matter. Baron and then major. So something like that. Let's try this. That doesn't do anything. Let's try the opposite one. So first one is queen. Then lord. Then baron and then major. So let's try this baron and then this major. Okay, also not that. Alternatively, I've got a few other numbers that I was going to try here. So that would be 1, 3, 4, 2, 6. Oh, wait. I have to... I think we're leaving out the count. I think so. Because it is the only one that is in black here. So let's clear that. 1, 4... 2, 6. No. So I'm just using one of the Baron's numbers here. 1, 4, 5, 6. Plus I couldn't figure out in what order it would be, but I do think this is what's connected to this. Okay, let's try my other one. 4, 1, 2, 3, enter. I still feel there's too many digits here. 4, 1, 5, 3, enter. Okay, what if I do... It's in a different order. Let's quickly read this again. Please check if any books matching these titles are available for purchase in Reddington. Had a little trouble... Red herring. I freaking get it now. Had a little trouble reading the Baron's writing, so I am not sure if the last title is intended to be hearing or herring, but knowing Herbert, suspect either would be suitable. That's a red herring. So I think the last one we're also leaving out. Because a red herring is something that you avoid, unless it is pointing out that the red herring is the red part, and the part that we're supposed to use is the count. The count is in the corner. Okay, we can just try that. It can't just be 9. No. Maybe this. 1, 4, 2, 5, enter. No. What about 1, 4, 1, 4, 5, 2, enter? No. What about 4, 1, 2, 5, enter? 4, 1, 5, 2, enter. No. That is giving us less numbers, which is helpful. Less. Which one was it? The major. Unless it's this. 3, 6, 4, 7, enter. 3, 4, 6, 7, enter. That's giving us 4, so it might be these 4. What about the order that they are important? So it would be, what's up? What's above what? Let's quickly get hierarchy of, what on earth would you call this? I'm just gonna say hierarchy of kingship. Royalty titles and nobility ranks. So I don't see major here. So major might just be the, like it says, the red herring, because it's herrings. Then we've got the other 4, but there's 2 barons, so I think the count is also excluded. I'm not 100% sure. So queen would be first. Baron would be at the bottom, but what is a lord? Wait. Is a lord above baron? Yes, lords generally considered a higher title than baron. Okay, so let's try this then. We'll do queen, lord, and then baron. No. Queen, lord, and then baron. No. Baron count. If we move it down to here, we would not have the major. Lord would be there. Queen would be doesn't make sense either. How does that one work? RLCF count. No. Lord, yes. I feel it should be kind of obvious, but it's clearly not. It's not obvious at all. So we have here, just so that everyone else knows what I'm doing here, it's, I think that is a herring. So the major is a herring, so I can disconnect that one. And the count is in black for some reason. That's why I think it's only these 5. So it's the queen, the 2 barons, Baron Thomas Sinclair, and Baron Edwin Sinclair. So it could be E before T. And then you've got Lord William and Jenna. Seeing that the thing has been going on for so long, I'm going to leave this for now. I don't think I'm like very far off, but I might be very far off. And I'm more interested in the antechamber for now. So let's see. Special key I have to, right? Because the special key can get us to the other side. I don't need the aquarium. Let's go for the conference room. And then we can get to the freaking antechamber finally. Okay. And that's... What is that? Oh, that's a fire. Well, it's a match. Don't know precisely what this one would be either. It's not calling out to me. It's not calling out to me. We're now at rank 9, C4. Rank 9, C4. Rank 9, C4. 2. What's that? Wheat and grain and fire match. I don't know. Something. It is something. I'm not quite sure what it is right now. I'm gonna see if there's anything else I can pick up here. So we should... Oh, we can't get in here. That is interesting. So does it mean you can only get in from a specific place? That's sad. But okay. I'll have to figure out how you get into the antechamber. If you can't get through one of the side doors. How do you get those to come down? Oh. I didn't even suspect that that was going to be closed, which is kind of anticlimactic. What could open these doors? You know what? It might be that code we have to put into that one specific room. Let's see if we can get that specific room. Oh, here's a little few coins. We've got so much money, and I'm not going to be able to spend it. Gonna go back to foundation, open the door, and then we're gonna hope to find the door with... What is it called again? With a fuse box. We've got the pool here. Not gonna use the code check. We're gonna go for the pool because the pool is at least gonna give us options. And I've never been in the pool. Plus I've got pictures here. Plus I think you can... That looks like a freaking door, right? That looks like a door. Like, if you can get this water out, there's gonna be a door right there. I am telling you. I'm seeing this happen. The draft pool is your deck of potential floor plans. Each time you draft, 3 random floor plans are drawn from the draft pool for you to select from. The odds of drawing a specific floor plan might differ depending on the room. Some rooms are more rare than others. Floor plans added to the draft pool are removed at the end of the day, unless otherwise stated. No running. There's gonna be a freaking door there, I'm telling you. Okay, so we've got a necktie, and a clock. That I have also no clue. What room is this? 7-2. R7C2. R7C22. Okay. That's... Okay, what's... This is where we came from. This is where we're going. Can't use that. We can go through, yeah. Ooh, pump room. What did I say? We were talking about pumps in the beginning, and I found the freaking pump room. I'm just gonna keep going. I mean, if this game is gonna keep giving me stuff, I'm just gonna keep going. So... There's a specific room that I want, but we're gonna do the pump room first. I only have 12 steps, which super sucks, so I'm not gonna waste it. Okay. So, we want... the fountain? Where's the fountain? Greenhouse? Kitchen? Kitchen. So does that mean... No, we want the pool to come out. So take the water out of the pool and put it in here. Just have to quickly give my dog his meds before I forget, so I'm gonna have a quick intermission. I usually don't run this late. So I'll be back in a bit. Dog sorted out, and we're back at the pump room. Okay, so I want stuff out of the pool and I want them to go to, let's say, the kitchen. So I think does this mean it's gonna come out, right? So all of these are gonna come out, I think. So then it's going to the kitchen. Okay, fantastic. What if this has anything to do with that puzzle? Where did 2 go? Bit confused here. Can't I get all of it to go to the kitchen? Hmm? Maybe not. What is this? What is this one? This is a pump room one. Okay, let's see if we can get the rest to go to the greenhouse. Why doesn't that fill up? Doesn't fill up all the way. Interesting. Okay, and then we want these to go in, right? I might have to go and check that textbook again. So why doesn't this automatically take it out? That is towards, and I want them to go in. In. Right, let's check this. Pump control panel, water source selection. Okay, so it's a bit more complicated. So pump 2, pump tank switch. There's switch in here. Hmm? Where's the switch? Isn't it just that switch there? Unit 2, unit 1, and then the reserve tank. Pump 2, pump 3, pump 1. Oh, I get it now. 1 to 6 goes to specific places. 1 to 6, okay. So we're trying to get it out of number 6. So, okay. Okay, this is gonna take a bit more brain power. So I don't even know how I got those to move. So I want water. Not to do that. Okay. But that means I put 4 on and then it took from tank 2. Yeah. So go back. Okay. And that's going to 4. Okay. That still confuses me why it's not... Okay. So now I want to get it to tank 2. So let's close that. I want to go to tank 2. I want... Okay, let's first see if we can get the pool one to work. So the pool one is coming from 6. But that means I want to pull into tank 1. Right? So does that mean only... Why doesn't it go... Wait. See what happens here. Nothing. Pool is number 6, right? I wanted to go into pump 4. There's a pump 4? You mean that pump? Oh, silly me. Pull out and go in. Probably have to... Let me just double check here. Goes to tank 1. Yeah, I just wanted to go to tank 1. But, oh, okay, it's the wrong direction. Wrong direction. Gonna have to get a lot of water out of the pool. But as you can see, it is starting to pull out. Okay, then... This is mixing with my mind a bit. And that one is full. So I want to get from tank 1. I want to fill 3 and 5. See if I can do that. That fills the greenhouse. And then I want to... 3 and 5. Aquarium is already full. How do I get water? Yeah. To the reserve tank. Can I not? Can I get some to the kitchen again? Wow, are we gonna do the one for the kitchen? Kitchen is number 4. Okay. Number 4 is from tank 2, so I can move this to tank 2. Tank 1 to tank 2. How do we move from tank 1 to tank 2? Put this off. So I'm gonna pump... Well, okay, I got this. To there. And then this probably moves it. No? No. I want to take that in somewhere. Okay, I think I know what I need to do. So I'm going to take that to the kitchen. Actually, I want to take the greenhouse or something. I want to fill this. So that I can make space either in the aquarium or in the greenhouse. Okay. It is getting late. My brain is getting there, but I don't want to give up now. I don't want to give up now because I don't have this kind of going to happen anytime soon again. So let's see. I want to get water. I need 4 bars out. There is 2 there, so I can drain a bit more of this. Okay. Still not everything. Still not everything. Okay. And then I need that there. There. Go there. It's only got 2 directions, okay. Kind of wanted to go in this direction. Makes me wonder why I can't just put this on. Means I probably have to pull into this. But how? So what does the kitchen one do? Kitchen one is on 5. Wait, no, it's on 4. 4, I can pull into the kitchen. But I want to... How do I do that? I want to pull into 2 or 1, right? But 2 and 1 are full. Wish I can use this, but I don't know how to use this. Is that a lever? Do we need to fix that lever to get this thing to work? That is insanely annoying. But I still think I can sort of figure this puzzle out, maybe. Okay, but I need to put water in this one. Tank 2, which gives us options for pump 3 and pump 2. Pump 3 goes to 4. But I can't fill 4 from tank 1. Can I fill the kitchen? Wait, let's get the kitchen to be empty. Kitchen to be empty would be pump 3. That makes no sense. Why did I do that? Oh, my brain has got ideas, but it is also a bit tired. That's 2. We only need to get 2 out of that one. But I wanted to put some in the... you know what? I'm being silly. Let's just get this out. And then I want to get stuff into this one. From here. Okay. So we have to go through the middle one. Pump 2. Which is going to do 1 or 2. So let us... pull water from the fountain into this one. Through, yeah. Okay. That makes me want to go see what's in the fountain. Okay, now we've got it. We've got this. We've got this. I was just, like I said, tired at this point of the night. And then we're gonna do this. And then we're gonna extract this back into the fountain. Then we've got spare year to get out of the pool. There we go. There we go. Okay, Pool thing is sorted out. Okay, that means something. There's stuff down there. Do I want to go in there yet? I've only got so many steps. Let's see what we're gonna get here. There's something else I'm gonna get here. You know what? The drawing room right here might actually not be too bad. But... oh, that's terrible. Because I only have 1 gem left. The room I'm really looking for does not have the gem. What is that? Deposit box key. I'm not gonna freaking have any place to use that. Okay, what does this room do? Sauna. Tomorrow you will start the day with 20 extra steps. Thank you. That's amazing. I kind of needed them right now. Okay. So, do I want to go into the pool? I still have 1 room over here that I can use to draft that box. And the fountain is outside. If that is a fountain and not just a reflection pool. Where's the fountain? I don't think I've seen the fountain. Okay. Well, let's do this. This is what I've been trying to figure out this whole time. There's a bunch of coins. I swear that can't be all. Right? I feel like this is a door. That seam. This is like a door. I'm quite sure this must be a door. But I've got zero clue how to open it, so... That is fine. Not really, but it is fine. Okay, let's see if I can get that, what I was looking for earlier. Workshop. Sure. Okay, and then does that mean we can get the lever here? What's this? Oh, lockpicks. But I want more steps. I want more steps. True boxes does not always contain the true box doesn't always contain the prize. Okay, I don't think we have that one. That's the one I don't know what that means. And here's the number A. Okay. Almost didn't take this. Stones cut by hand and letters wrought do spell our secrets carved from thought. A message read is often lost among the bold words spoken soft. The note is read, the letter is not. Oh, it's... yeah, okay. It's referring to the other puzzle. Oh, we already know. Interesting. Okay. So, I don't think I need to remember that. Sledgehammer. Sledgehammer. And nothing else. Okay. We're still cooking, so I'm not gonna give up yet, but I'm not gonna give up. That's all I'm gonna say. I don't have anything that I can put together here yet. So, workshop. We'll use a key. Boudoir. Code check. Or do we go for this? Let's check whatever this is. This is the kitchen. Kitchen is opening to the side that I wanted it to open. I think what is the kitchen? Porterhouse steak. Banana. Salad. Wait, I've got money. I've got money. How many green rooms do we have? We have one. I'm gonna take the club sandwich. Can't get another one. Chef's salad. Green room in your house. That's just one, but that's fine. I'll take that. And then the banana. Wait, you can keep buying bananas, maybe. Okay, but we've got a lot of steps. I kind of overspent there. But it's fine. And it's actually a good time to actually find the kitchen. Do we have this pot and pilots? Yeah, I think I do have that one. Just want to double check. Drawing. Plot and pilots. Yeah, R5, C2. That's R5, C2, yeah. We've got a little doggy, but I'm like, how confused must the dog be? Or how difficult must it be for the dog to find this room so that he can eat here? It must be like the smartest dog ever. Unless they know how to just walk past all of the rooms. Boudoir. Okay, so far we're still fine. There's a safe here as well. The safe's like everywhere. And I cannot for the life of me figure out... I think I did try this other one. 0893. I don't think I've got any other ideas for numbers at the moment. Sadly. RLCF. There's no R on a chessboard. I was trying to figure out if the letters that I wrote down earlier were from a chessboard. Look at that. That's pretty cool. Was seeing anything in this image? You know, if I had the spyglass, I might be able to see something else in that image. Which I can't right now. I can't wear those shoes either. Okay. Let us go and see. Give me that room that I need. Locker room. Mail room. Wait, we've got that other key. So let's go mail room. I do have this. I have read that. I think. I don't understand how to use the vault key. 233. Is it in here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There's no way it's here. Because that's not enough. That's a vault key. What vault? Unlocks box. Maybe that's what we saw in the underground, right? I was hoping it was for here, but I don't think it is. I'm gonna check and double check that I have read this. Yeah, that one I did read. They're not gonna give us nothing else. Nope. That was kind of a waste. We'll have to go back to the dark room for one last chance. I'm looking for one specific room. One very specific room, not... Yeah, is it this way? Yeah. Looking for one specific room. We might... Going outside and trading stuff will be too costly now. I was thinking of a shovel, but the shovel is also not really going to help us. So I'm going to get to the dark room and then hope... by some luck and chance that we randomly get the right room. This one. No, that's not the right room. Well. There's one last thing I can do is maybe go to the pump room and then get the fountain sorted out and then go out. But I don't have enough steps. And I don't know if any other direction I can go. Oh well, we've learned a lot. I don't know what else to do. Okay, so I'm just recording this bit because I'm trying to see if I can pull water out of the fountain while I still have a chance. And then go see if we can go outside, if I don't even think that is the fountain. And then... yeah, work from there. Is that the reservoir? Reserve tank. Is this the reservoir? Anyway, it doesn't matter. So I do think I just have enough steps to get outside, if that is the fountain. But I think the fountain is actually in a different room. Not sure. I'm wondering if the reservoir is down there, which is where we were previously, but I'll check. Fountain. 1, 2, 3, 4. I need to pull more out so I can put more into the greenhouse. No, it's this way. I don't know precisely how I'm gonna pull out everything out of the fountain, but I do need to get some of it in there, so... I think I'll just switch these around as soon as that's full. There we go. And that has leaked out the entire fountain. And now I have to hope that I can get out. So it is straight. I was really hoping like a door or something would open there. Did not happen. And then around here. I think I should have enough steps. I just have to make triple sure that I don't go down the wrong road. It will take us straight. I'm really dangerously low. And this should get us to the bedroom. Which I'm hoping, yes, gets us outside. No, there's something there, but I can't freaking go out because it's gonna end the day. Look at that. Look at that, and I can't freaking go out. There's nothing left in here. No food. Nowhere I can step. Okay, let's just run for it. It's gonna end the day. Just wanna go see. There's definitely something there. Okay, that is the fountain, and you can go down. Damn it! Freaking call you a day. Okay. So we did. I'll add that to the video, though. That is so sad. I was one step too short. And you know how I would have been able to save that step is if I didn't go to the kitchen and then back to the pump room. I should have just done everything in the pump room, gone to the kitchen, then out, and then I would have had that one extra step. Though it might have just ended the day anyway, so at least I now know. Well, that is probably now the actual conclusion. So, I'm your host, Pop Sparkle Doom, signing off, and as always, keep on shining.